Hi guys, welcome to Off Our Needles. I'm Jodi.
And I'm Tracie, and we are the Grocery Girls. And today we're going to talk about something so warm and fuzzy and cozy. It's called Hygge.
It is.
It's what?
I know. How do you spell that? After the new year, there is a giant long stretch for us of gray, cold days.
There's a lot of dark hours, and it sort of feels like you're always in the dark.
This is the Scandinavians' way of dealing with a really long, cold winter. This is the concept of Hygge, H-Y-G-G-E, but
Yes.
you pronounce it Hygge, H-O-O-G-H, like that.
Something like that.
Something
Pretty
like
close.
that. We
Pretty
are
close.
not Scandinavian, but I think we're close. So let's talk more about what we think Hygge is to us.
Yes. So the first time I ever heard of this concept of Hygge was about a year ago, and I found this cute little book, and it was kind of popping up everywhere.
I mean, it looks adorable, even just the cover.
And I do. I love the way it looks so Danish, the Danish way to live well. I'm a homebody. I love being home and cozy and all of those things. So this really appeals to me. And I love in the very beginning, it says, you know, people, it doesn't even matter how you choose to pronounce Hygge. To paraphrase one of our greatest philosophers of all time, Winnie the Pooh, when asked how to spell a certain emotion, you don't spell it, you feel it. Right?
Yeah, that's exactly what this
I
Hygge,
love that.
Yeah, I like it too.
It's more of like a feeling and a coziness and something you create.
It is.
And I mean, it is not an actual knitting technique, but it is super closely related, I think.
You've got your slippers on, you're in your jammies, you're using really chunky wool, you're knitting like oversized, bulky things that you can just wrap yourself in.
Yeah, knitting basically a schlanket, something you just want to live in. It's kind of a sweater, kind of a blanket, you don't want to leave it. And you know, maybe you've got some soup bubbling on the stove. It's all about coziness, warmth, and togetherness. And that's all super personal to you. What are the things that make you feel that way?
So we've got some projects here that we think fit exactly into this whole Hygge category. And it's just oversized and it's bulky and it's cozy when you think about it.
Quick knits with big needles, large bulky yarn, stuff that you just want to wrap yourself up in.
I love a great big chunky knit.
Oh,
but look
how
at
cute
this.
This sweater is. Giant sleeves.
I mean, I'm all about the crop top.
Of course you are. Crop tops, Jodi, all the time.
Totally. What else have we got? Look at all shawls and everything.
There's a gorgeous triangle shawl with a little bit of lace detail at the bottom.
Look at that.
Stop. Okay,
that color
love it.
So beautiful. So this is another giant, bulky, squishy shawl, and we actually have it in two colors. So this is a gorgeous chocolate.
I love the lace.
I do too. And then look at this cream version.
It's so pretty.
It's so pretty. So the whole idea here is just sort of what makes you feel cozy, what makes you feel at home and like just wrapped in a blanket without being, without being, the feeling of being wrapped in a blanket without.
And to me, that's always a fireplace.
Yeah.
And I'm curled up.
Totally.
Maybe I've got my little dog sitting next to me.
Totally.
Right? And knitting, knitting, knitting. That's for sure. It's always knitting for me.
So this is another one that fits just right into Hygge for us. This is
it's
just
a sweater, a cardigan.
It's oversized and it's super long. It reminds me almost as a robe. It's just this cozy, giant, wrapped in wool.
Yeah, and we've compiled a bunch of our coziest knits that we think you guys would love for the whole Hygge concept, and you're going to be able to find those in the description box below. So what other Scandinavian concepts do you think we should know more about? Because I love this one.
Well, Tracie, let me tell you about lagom, which means just the right amount. And it's just sort of all about moderation. But really, does that apply when it comes to yarn?
No, sorry. I'm going to have to say I'll pass on this one for most things, and especially where it applies to yarn.
Do you know any?
I have heard of one.
Okay.
I don't know if you've heard of it. It's Kalsari Kunit.
Perfect.
Have you heard of that? It's the Finnish practice of staying home and getting drunk in your underwear. Just add knitting, and that sounds like the perfect night to me, right? Or Saturday in Jodi's house.
Totally, that's us. Okay, so you can take a look at more projects that we have rounded up, and they're all in the description box below.
And tell us what's Hygge to you, because it is so personal.
Yeah.
And see what's your favorite Hygge cozy project to knit.
And don't forget to subscribe and hit that thumbs up.
We love it. Thank you so much for watching Off Our Needles, you guys. We can't wait to see you next time.
Till next time. I'm so hot.
You're hot? I'm sweating. What?